Let's try a different one too. Last but not least, let's go to a final different key. Let's choose a different chord progression. Let's choose a major one this time. Let's get a guitar going, and let's see how this sounds. So imagine making crazy chords and progressions that amaze your listeners. Imagine your friends and family begging to hear more of your music instead of talking over your demos. Imagine actually getting your music noticed and getting the plays you deserve. Now, the Unison MIDI chord pack sells for $67 on our main website, and thousands of producers from all around the world have happily paid that price. But with today's special offer, you won't pay anywhere near that. And you'll also get 3 exclusive bonuses. Bonus number 1 is the Unison MIDI Secrets PDF. Now in this PDF, you're going to discover 25 of the best MIDI tricks I've ever come across, and that I've used in my remix that's gotten over 20 million plays on Trap City. Using these MIDI tricks, you'll be able to make the most out of your chords and progressions in the Unison MIDI chord pack and really take your MIDI game to the next level. And this is a $27 value. Yours free when you order today. Bonus number 2 is the Unison Theory Blueprint PDF. This is the ultimate guide to writing melodies in any genre of music, even if you don't know music theory. Using this
Простите, я родитель и не знаю, что мне делать. Как из пожарного шла.
So it is the day, yes, it's the day of the concert. It's at night, so it's not a day. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. So the previous one where you saw me get ready for the first rehearsal, I just listened to a little bit of the first movement. I think I over-observed myself because I actually sound a lot louder than I thought where I sat. I think because the piano lid opens up like this to that way and the orchestra is this way, I can't really hear myself as much as it actually is for the audience side. So I have to think about that today when I go to the actual concert place. Yeah, I'm curious what the balance is like, because somehow it's a combination of me getting excited, the fact that I no longer have to scream with myself or scream into silence. There are places where it only makes sense to play with an orchestra, so I never really had the chance to play at full volume or full energy because it does not make sense for me to do that in my studio apartment. I don't even practice with the full lid because it's weird, it's kind of disturbing to neighbors. I think right now I'm still kind of recuperating from last night and I don't want to injure myself. So that's why I want to be careful in this morning rehearsal. I've been listening to recordings of this Schumann's attempted suicide, and to put it simply, it's not a happy piece. The Schumann's attempted suicide movement as a reaction to Schumann's attempted suicide, and to put it simply, it's not a happy piece. The second movement is written in the honor of Clara Schumann. The last movement, Schumann really gave him a kick in his career. I feel like he had a lot of expectations that he needed to meet, and so I hear that in his third movement, a very determined nature. Why am I talking about the three movements? Oh, I mentioned this because there is a strange, ironic comparison between the actual origin of the piece and the composition history and the actual experience of performing it. Because yesterday we had a lot of fun working with everyone, but this piece was not born out of pleasure, you know? So there is this strange juxtaposition. Don't know what to think of that, but I did want to point this out. I'm kind of awake, my voice is not really weak. It is 8 hours before a concert, I believe. I actually don't remember what time my concert is at. 7:30? I think it's at 7:30. Okay. See you at rehearsal. I think... Do you want to bring you? Maybe I will bring you. Just because I did get the green light from the orchestra, so... I actually don't know where to enter.
Ну, наоборот, наоборот. Не, лучше бы она это, ну понял ты. Лучше бы она такая была, с титками, ну так как это, как говорится, понимает она тебя. Ну, да, понимаешь. Ну это смешно, конечно, но наоборот. Ну, не знаю, ладно.
Magic. I found a door that opens.
Ну, наоборот. Ну, хорошо, ладно. То есть не запланировано.
My friend! He's new. Oh, it's much nicer than yesterday's. It's much nicer.
Я теперь могу сделать, понимаешь, вот ты же не женщина, не понимаешь меня, не душа ведь. Не, мужская душа это как шлюха, понимаешь? И это нормально, понимаешь? Так устроено, видимо, что теперь можешь делать? Ну или наоборот, она предана так, куда-то там. Ну, пробиваться, наверное, типа того, может быть, да хватит уже музыки. Да, да. Не знаю. Она одинокая жизнь. Вот нормально, что ли? Что вот говорят в таких случаях? Все. Привыкаешь просто к себе и все. Да. Я не считаю, что это нормально. Я мужик, это... Да, да. Ну, не то, что это, ну, понимаешь. Это как бы вообще большой, так сказать. Ладно. Еще, ну, он понял тебя просто, да. Вообще просто не говори когда же. И вот как мне предложили, ну и чё? Я понимаю. Ну и чё, как ты стоишь, ну и как, да. Профессию надо, да. Ну да. Для меня женщина это как бы то, что тебе точно судьбу все испортит, да. То есть как бы твои планы, профессионально, все что угодно, понимаешь, да. То есть, да. Никуда ты чувствуешь, ну да. Ну ладно. Он себе так говорил, потому что, да. Ну ладно. Ну это не ты. Нет, ну я имею в виду, да. Ну вот это тоже открытая тема для обсуждения. Я думаю, что потому что, да, что женщина не настолько, как бы, да, вот она беременная, рожает, и это не настолько, да, невыносимо может показаться, да. Да, понимаю, ну, в смысле, и в финансовом, и в временном смысле, то есть, как бы, для мужской особи, так скажем, да. Ну, про себя говорит, да. Или что, реально, что ли, все жена поняла, мне кажется. И, да. Я так не считаю просто, да. Это все вопросы, как бы, решаемые, как бы, да. Учитывая все особенности, как бы, да. Наоборот, значит, да. Ну ладно, разберемся, короче. Ну куда, я сижу в парке. Ну да. Ну вот нет, наоборот, вот это они видите. Вот значит так вот, значит, да, понимаю. Логика моя простая. Вот когда я закончу один хотя бы университет, да, вот тогда можно жениться. Вот я просто уже сейчас боюсь даже, типа, вот, ну да, или начну учиться, и когда все уже будет, ну я тоже немножко так это самое, да, понимаешь? Вот таких штук вот оно не должно быть так, понимаешь, да? Поняла тебя. А мне партнеры не нужны, блин. Да, поняла тебя. Жена это не партнер, жена это родильный аппарат, камень родильный, да. Жена это мама, это типа того, как-то так. Ну как бы это любовь, а что это здоровье. И есть чем заняться, как бы. Ну и всем, что ты хочешь сказать, я пожил, да. Вообще ненормальное просто, понимаешь. Твой мужик вместо того, чтобы быть мужиком, он пинетки стирает. Это нормально, что ли? Нет? Да, понимаю. А ты чем занимаешься? Нормально. Не надо, наверное, столько действий совершать, может быть, да? Женщина, успокойся, понимаешь? Тебе даже не надо решать, что там, какие правильно, что нет, просто да. Сейчас разберутся. Только самое вкусное тебе, да. Ну а что, нет, я не знаю. Нет, раньше по-другому было. В таком любовь, да. Ну, наоборот. Ну да. Ну что твоя семья превратит, если у тебя на мамонтов не ходит? Ну, это вся такая, да. Ну, то есть, давай не будем, ладно? То есть, да, это просто ясно, что и помыкать надо. Надо помыкать, да, естественно, да. Добро, да. То есть, да, после, женись после этого, да, это надо, да. То есть, как Как бы они врут на самом деле, ничего не надо знать. Если вообще женщину слушать, это вообще грех, как ты сказал, да? Да. Либо это умиляет, что, кстати, тоже это. Ты кого там умиляешь-то? Ты чья-то? Либо это, да, понимаю. Ну ладно. Не надо комментариев. Ну не надо, не надо. Ну родная, ну все хорошо, потому что... Я тоже так думаю, понимаешь, если бы они да, близкие когда, да. Вообще такое вообще.
So what's the next big thing? What's the next big trend that you can catch to make money? Most money's made by catching trends early, right? Uber caught a trend early. Amazon caught a trend. Jeff Bezos started e-com in 1994, became the richest person in the world. So here's what I discovered. Right now, this year, this is what's going to work in 2021. The programs that I've created over the last 6 or 7 years have all been with that in mind. How can I help as best I can people around the world learn the things that my mentors taught me? I've come up with a series of training programs. And what I want to do is offer a special bundle of my top programs all in one for a very low price. What you're going to get is my SMMA program, Social Media Marketing Agency.
Ну, либо да.
I was surprised to be so welcomed by the orchestra. Now I am debating 5 hours to concert whether I want to just touch the keys a little bit for half an hour. But I'm also really tired. My arms are really tired, so I can't make up my mind for the past 5 minutes. Congress House is 3 minutes away. Alright, I made my decision. I am going to rest because the longer I debate on this, the more tired my hands are. See you later. I'm here. Whoa.
Не пиши о себе, да. Надо играть просто. Ну надо петь туда, да. Там можно. Вот нет, наоборот, ну понял, да.
like if I stay here and look at the score any longer, I'm just gonna keep psyching myself out. So I think I should stop.
Трава вот это просто все, да.
Oh, I don't like this lack of confidence.
Да почему?
So I have arrived. That's me. So I have 49 minutes to do my makeup and put on my dress before I walk on stage. To sum it up, there's been a lot of emotions tied with the lead up to this concert, just in the past year-ish, just in general. A lot of experiences I've had to gone through to grow and be stronger, and somehow I can relate to this particular piece a lot. So when there are things that trigger those emotions, or when I play this piece, it's very easy for me to tear up. I already teared up, cried a little bit earlier today because of certain things that trigger those emotions in me. So I just want to say thank you for your support. Yeah. Now I'm getting teary. In a way, this afternoon I was telling myself, okay, I better just let it all out now so I don't get distracted by my own tears when I play in public, because I don't like to cry when I play, although it has happened a few times already. Don't really want to make this my trend or my thing. So yeah, maybe this is me talking out my emotions so they just leave, sit here in the dressing room while I go to work out there.
Ну нет, ну наоборот. Ну, значит, не надо писать уже.
Oksana, you missed it. Alright, that's enough vanity. 10 minutes. Do I look like her?
Нет, пиши. Да наоборот, значит, против.
So I finished. Actually, it's been 45 minutes since I finished, but I went in to listen to the second half, the second Brahms Symphony.
Не надо играть, ты
It's
надо.
over. And I wish I could play better, especially since I got too emotional in the very opening orchestral etude. And then when I began my entrance, I had a fumble, which is not exactly a good first impression. It was a lot of fun and I learned a lot, but also because I know the piano and know the solo element of playing from experience, I felt a lot more comfortable playing solo parts and also the encore. So I think somehow it made me realize that I'm really a soloist. I hope those of you who can enjoy the concert, wish I could play better. But I feel like I say this every time, but now I know what my issues are, so I hope I get another opportunity to play Brahms. It's just a completely different mindset to basically be on a boat rather than being on land. You know, you can't really predict the waves and you are just in it for the ride together with the waters. Now I'm making metaphors, but I'm gonna go congratulate the orchestra, so if I end this, be kind, keep striving. I hope that I have more opportunities to play for you in the meantime, because my next performance is in November. It's June, so let's see. Got a lot to work on in the meantime, not just in music, but in other stuff like nonprofit and everything. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. May I call you Lizzie? Or
Yeah, Elizabeth or Lizzie, what?
Well, thank you for my first experience.
Really, this was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Wow.
But apparently no one asked you this before, but why an entire program of Brahms?
first of all, I just love Brahms. This is just such touching music, and it's the melody and it's the sound, the harmony. I mean, when you start with your piano solo, this is just these waves, and the color. He's just magic colors and the sound with Brahms.
Well, I'm glad you did this program.
I'm so glad too. We will do it. Yeah, D minor, D major.
Не пиши это уже
Yeah, it's on
нигде,
purpose,
да.
right?
Да.
I just thought it was not on purpose, but I
Ну,
thought
себе не так думаешь, что знают уже
I
себя.
love this first piano concerto,
Всего
and I
наизусть тебя
just
знают.
watched a little bit of something
да.
about you and thought, it's time to
Да,
Really?
yeah, and I thought it's time to
Because
do
I
this.
was really surprised. I was thinking, why in the world would someone invite me to play Brahms? Because I'm not exactly a Brahms player.
I know, and this is so great because what you do with the piano is you have so wonderful touching sounds, and I just wanted to have this with Brahms because you know sometimes
Значит,
Brahms is
петь
just
надо, ну не надо
like
играть,
this.
значит,
And I
да.
wanted to have really magic and not like this.
Наоборот, значит, прав, кто в этом, да.
I had some fumbles, which I am. Anyway.
No, you were awesome. I loved it, really.
Wow.
Looking
So
forward
good.
to the next concert.
I met people, although it's very dark. Wait a minute. You guys just stand the other way so we face the light. Wait. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Yay. I feel less alone. I'm weird standing in the middle of the street. But thank you for coming. Yay. I actually recorded myself on my phone just in the backstage, so it's not good quality at all, but I wanted to listen to the entrance to hear how badly I screwed up. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought. It was like 3 missed notes. Of course, I would have liked to play it as well as I did in the dress rehearsal and every other single time that I have played them, but sometimes I make mistakes, but then we move on. It was just a wild experience. It takes some time for me to process everything. Also, it means a lot to get messages from you saying that you enjoyed it a lot. Second remark I wanted to say was, it's just so nice to feel welcomed in your city. So I just want to say thank you for welcoming me. I got to have a little after party kind of, just hanging out with a few of you, and then I'm gonna do that tomorrow on my last day. I didn't expect for me to have this like big social network where I just hang out with people. Okay, we're kind of on the equal. I like that because that's the reason why I make these vlogs and why I started to get into classical. It's just so there isn't really hierarchy between the audience and the artist and whoever is in the classical music circle experience. So it means a lot. Thank you.
Не знаю, просто так интересно стало, да. Ну как, можно это прочитать, нет?
Gubaev Evgeniy Maratovich.
Ну ладно.
Gubaev Evgeniy Maratovich.
У них нет такого звука, наверное, даже. Подожди. Чтобы поменять даже вкладку. Зачем?
Why?
Нет, там же так написано. Вот так вот там написано. Чё?
Scene.
А, ну ладно, тогда.
حسن حسن و زين زين زين
Зачем? Ладно. Нет, это там. Подожди. Это там это.
العزف على البيانو
Надо папку твою это. Да что за бред, блин. Нет, нет, паку надо, паку. Серьезно.